What's up, y'all? This is RGB Fox, and we are here with another round of Nexus format. This is the second round, or maybe the final. I forgot which one John mentioned, but it looks like people actually enjoyed watching Nexus from what I had posted, and it got really good reception. So that's the cue for me to continue, of course, releasing these, and we can try to release them weekly as well on top of Modern, and have probably like Modern during the early day, maybe morning, and Nexus during the evening. So shout out to John Vigil, and again, this video will have guest commentary by John. And maybe in the future, I can also commentate with him on these videos. Thank you guys, and hopefully you enjoy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? And here we have round 2 of Nexus format. It's me on the left playing Chaos Plants again, and Zach playing TG Agents. So that is a deck that's, I feel like, unique to Nexus, because even when we had TGs in the TCG, I don't remember anyone ever playing that. So he starts off summoning yellow gadget, searching green. Yeah, this is also like a deck that plays a bunch of traps, so I'm actually kind of afraid of like playing into it, because like we do actually get stopped by like interruptions, but luckily I drew a hamster and I went first, so I set that, summoned the Raikou, I set the Raikou, and then sets 4. Like I said, they play a lot of traps, so you have to play through all that just to be able to kill him. Flip Raikou, summon's good, and then I'm gonna target, re-roll on the 6, re-roll on 6 again, target that, and okay, I hit a prison. That's a pretty good card. Didn't really mill much of anything. Summon Lone Fire. Okay, he warnings. I was just hoping he didn't have Torrential. But yeah, called the Haunted. Ooh, Dust Tornado. Yeah, just stopping my plays all around. I thought I was gonna be able to do something with that Raikou, but he kind of just stopped me there. Like I said, you actually do get stopped by all the traps. Set 2 and pass. Summon red. Red searches yellow. Thankfully, I drew my hamster. I'm only playing 1, and that does kind of wall off the gadget, so he does actually have to like exceed to get over that. Attack the Raikou. Yeah, had the Mirror Force, so just get rid of the gadgets. Summon Debris, bring back Lone Fire. Lone Fire is negated, but I'm gonna make a Trish. Since he has like 2 cards face down, kind of safe to go into this. Activate the effect. He has to respond right now, because Trish doesn't target, so if I pick a card, he can't chain to it, so if he has to activate something, he has to activate it right now. He didn't activate anything, and I banished that. I told him, don't show me, let me just pick everything. Yeah, pick that so he can't search the green gadget, and then re-rolled on his hand, pick that. I hit both yellow, Dust Tornado. I mean, I guess probably that's what he wanted, so I didn't hit his other trap, but yeah, I had Typhoon to hit the other one anyways. Number 27. Now he has to deal with a really high defense and a really big Trishula, so he does. Oh, that was too much for him, and they take game 1. Still had life. Alright, game 2, I took the first game, and Zach is going first this time. I did speed up the video a little bit just so our thought process doesn't make the video drag on too late. Common green, search red. Is that 1? Is that 2? Pass. I had Veiler right there, so I guess I could have Veilered the gadget, but I don't know. I don't feel like it does anything. Set 1, pass. I was honestly afraid of him activating Nobleman of Crossout. I don't know if he's playing it or not, but I would definitely play that card in this format. Especially when you have to deal with a deck like Chaos Plants that sets a lot. Even if you hit a Dandelion, it's pretty good. Take cards out of the graveyard so they can't limit reverse. Summon red, search yellow. He has a Veiler in hand. I guess he sided that in. Darkhold, Card Trooper. I couldn't see what else was in my hand. Lip Ryko. Someone's good, I believe. He just Veilers. Yeah, he has, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in hand, 2 sets. So I mean, he's up on cards right now. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get over everything. Summon Card Trooper, a response, mill 3. Ooh, I hit Zephyros and the Dandelion, so that gives me 2 tokens. Do I have any follow up? No, just attack green, and he de-prisons, so now I don't get a draw. Now we're Ryko face up, so that kind of sucks. Yellow. Effect. Search green. I haven't played the gadget deck a lot, but I kind of feel like I'd want to play the Machinas in it just so I can have like a big boss monster without having to exceed. But I don't know how consistent it would be. And here he goes, making Shock Blast. He activates the effect. I don't remember what he called. I think he might have called Monster Effects. I'm considering Veilering it, but like if I'm just gonna set, it really doesn't do anything to me if he called Monster Effects. He sets 2. Yeah, and I'm thinking of like leaving it on the field. Yeah, I think he called Monster Effect. Yeah, he called Monster Effects. So let's see. Okay, I didn't hit anything that mattered. Ryko. Like, see, even for like the Ryko, I'd have to set it, so like the Shockmaster really isn't doing anything. Yeah, honestly, I should just get rid of the Shockmaster. That way I don't have to deal with it later. Darkle. Summon Lila. I can't activate the effect since he called monster effects. Then he warnings. I guess yeah, I guess it's better just pay the 2,000 because then he can't actually run it over without exceeding. Gadget, green gadget, search, red, 14. One pass. Summon Striker. Go into Rio, yeah. Since he knows I have like the Ryko. Yeah, just Baylor that. Second to Ryko. I have a way to get rid of the Bria, so I'm just trying to pick apart the back row. Giant Trunade. Special Chaos Sorcerer. Banish the 3 out. I bounce the Chaos Sorcerer back with Zephyros, so I take 400. And then normal special summon it again, so I can just do a lot of damage. He is at 6,000, I believe. Yeah, normal summon. Attack for 4. 16. 23, leaving him at 17. Synchro. Into Arcanite Magician, gain 2 counters. Then I think he was asking me if it was a quick effect, and I told him no. That card would be way too busted if it was a quick effect. Got special summon search. Normal summon red, search yellow. Summon Archeon. Attack over the Arcanite. It's at 3 pass. Banish the Dandy, summons 4. Overlay into Utopia. I wanted to make Scrap Dragon, but I'd have to like set my cards first. Oh, we ended up spacing them both anyway. so on yellow. Face down. Oh, and it is own Fire Blossom with the big defense. And I guess he had forgotten what cards he had searched off of his gadget, so he didn't get a search off of that yellow. Yes. Oh yeah. So right here, technically I was supposed to be allowed to have like the first play, but when we entered battle phase, I was like, yeah, no response. And he Veilered. Throw into Armory Arm. Oh, yeah, torrentials. Yeah, see right there, if he would have had like another gadget, he would have been able to keep playing, but unfortunately, he didn't get the search off of that yellow. Great effect, no 3. Hacker game. Ooh, Reinforced Truth. Special PG Striker. Now here, I don't know if it was like the correct play to like run it over or not. I kind of just left it up because I didn't want him to search off of it. Plus I take less damage when he does this, and then I draw one. Draw for turn. Let's see what we got. Threw a lot of cards already. Yeah, I just passed because like I don't think he can kill me, and I'm kind of hoping that like the 1-for-1 that I have in my hand can convert into something else. I'm also just hoping that like he's already missed the search on a gadget, so like he's wearing thin on monsters, so I'm just hoping he didn't have anything. Oh, but then he summons another gadget. Search yellow. Yeah, he's like, I think he had said it after the game or whatever, but he was just surprised he had gone through that many monsters. Attack. Summon Gaia. I guess he didn't want to like get hit by a Gores. That's that. I think my deck is like running out of cards, so I'm like trying not to actually mill, but I kind of have to get rid of his Gaia. Mirror Force. I'm really lucky to draw that Mirror Force. Yeah, I've gone through a lot of traps already, so Echo, back, destroy, pump, pump. Damn, I would have liked to have had any of those cards. No one for Bulb. In response, I have a response. I guess he's thinking on the Bulb effect. At the mill for cost anyways. Have to go through. And I normal summon Snowman. Synchro into Brio and attack the game. Yeah, I guess he probably... I would have pro'd that anyways. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, so his deck does actually need to draw at least maybe like one average so he can keep going through like his whole gadget setup, but also he didn't draw things like ultimate offering. If he would have, I would have been cooked, because he would have been able to summon like Shockmaster and like a bunch of other Exceeds to start kind of punishing me. But luckily, he didn't draw some of his power cards like Avarice and Ultimate Offering, so I was able to just like outgrind his deck. But I was very afraid of his deck. Like I could not kill him very easily. That's one of the decks that I do want to try out this format. And then the finals video is going to be on Oscar's channel, so I believe he's going to be dropping that on Sunday. So hopefully you can watch these two first. But yeah, we're going to be trying to upload more of these videos. We just kind of need to get the crowd going. Like we do have like about like 8 to 10 players that want to play the format, but we just kind of had to all start showing up. And since it's like fairly new, that's going to be kind of hard to get everyone to like coordinate. But once we do, hopefully we can bring you more matches like this. Right. Bye, everybody.